Good morning and welcome to the program agenda. Today is Tuesday, May 9, 2023. And we thank you for being Cignal TV subscribers, for viewers of One News PH, and for those of you who watch us via Facebook and on YouTube. Maraming salamat po. Here is wishing that you have a good day, that you enjoy our company, and that you learn from today's topic. Today, we are going to be tackling two issues. One short version. Pinagsama ko yung short and long, naging shong. Okay, one is a long topic and the other one is a short topic, but of equal importance. One topic has to do with the proposed bill filed by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, which is called or referred to as the K-10 plus 2. In other words, the suggestion or the proposal is to provide for a K-10 or the old version of elementary to high school up to grade 10, and for those who want to take up to grade 12, who are planning to go for international studies, etc., pwede kayong mag K-10. So it's going to be a modified version of K-12. So here we go again. Some people are making adjustments, and do you agree or disagree? Later in the program, we will give you an update regarding poultry, piggeries, feeds, etc., the unrestricted importation of chicken products, etc., which may sound great for consumers, but naku po, baka umabot tayo sa punto wala nang magmamanok, wala nang magbababoy sa Pilipinas, puro na lang ginawang real estate because poultry producers and hog raisers have basically been displaced by no less than the Department of Agriculture and the Bureau of Customs. So, yan na po. No, we will discuss that later. I'm trying to make fun of it, pero seryoso po. It is a serious matter when a nation such as the Philippines, with so much land and so much skills and population, becomes overly dependent on imported products, that we lose a livelihood and we kill agriculture. Okay, so let's go first to our daily starter, which is a takeoff from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. And it goes, who you surround yourself with matters. Okay, and in addition to that, sometimes if you want to change your life, you may need to change your friends. Okay, this is something that may not become easy, may not be easy for Filipinos whose culture, mentality is all about friends and friendship. Unfortunately, the fact is, and if you've lived to be as old as I am or older, you will learn that in life and in business, friends are not forever. Yung sinasabi ng mga bata ngayong BFF, rare po yun. Rare as the unicorn, the white unicorn pony. Okay, parang My Little Pony, you know. But in all seriousness, in life, you will discover that there are friends for a given season and a given reason. Okay? All friends can be good, some can be bad, but they are not the friends that you have when you were in grade school, may not be the same as you have in high school, may not be the same as in college, and forever, ever. Kasi po, you need to surround yourself with enablers, people who will support you, who will challenge you, who will lift you up, who will encourage you, and who will also professionally bring you to the next level. So, the word is sometimes if you want to change your life, particularly those of you who want to quit smoking, quit drinking, quit womanizing, etc., huwag kayong sumasama sa mga kaibigan yung demonyito. Okay? When I quit smoking in 1991, I threw out all the ashtrays, lighters, and I stayed away from smokers. Now, if you want to lose weight, then hang out with people who love to exercise, who love to live healthy, etc. You need to change the set in order to have a new dance. Okay? And let's now go to the front page of the Philippine Star. And the headline for the Philippine Star today, medyo, ayan po, no? It's, ayaw makisama ng aking, 5 power plants conk out, Luzon grid on red alert for 6 hours. Yan na po yung matagal nang sinasabi ng mga businessmen, CEO, that the power supply in the Philippines, particularly in Luzon, is insufficient, okay? Pag good weather, malamig, kalma, not much economic productivity, the power plants can supply. But the minute things heat up in business, in climate, temperature, etc., we simply don't have enough power. We have not invested. So what happened was 5 power plants conked out or nag-time out po. And therefore, Meralco was forced to implement rotational brownout ba ang tawag nila doon, and a number of places in Metro Manila and even outside Metro Manila as far as Laguna, Antipolo were affected with 1 to 2 hour brownouts. Okay, so maybe today, instead of panay aircon, shower. Ang problema, ayan na naman tayo. Meron naman tayong water conservation program because we also have not built enough dams and we have not remedied our situation regarding water resource management. Okay, at the top of the front page, ayan, dito tayo magaling. National debt, utang, hits record high of 13.9 trillion in March. Okay? I'm sure by now, which is May, mid-May already, ay mahigit na yan sa 14 trillion. And according to the news item, the Marcos, the PBBM administration has managed to borrow 1 trillion pesos in 1 year. Okay, God help us and may He prevent the repeat of the overborrowing of the government that put us in the red many decades ago. Meanwhile, that big photo, the top photo, PNP officials linked to drugs face raps, loss of benefits. Criminal charges and forfeiture of benefits await 2 police generals and 2 colonels for possible links to the drug trade, regardless of whether or not President Marcos accepts their courtesy resignation, Interior and Local Government Secretary Benhar Abalos said at a press conference. Okay. Loss of benefits lang. At kaso, kulong na dapat, kulong kagad. Yung mga maliliit na tao, mahulihan nyo ng isang sachet, kulong. Iyan, namamasyal pa. Okay, the center photo of the Philippine Stars, Philippine athletes continue raking in, collecting gold medal, silver, bronze, etc. Gymnast Carlos Yulo dismounts from the parallel bars as he dominates the men's individual all-around to lead Team Philippines gold haul at the 32nd Southeast Asian Games. Okay? In Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Top left inset shows Shandy Chua breaking the Southeast Asia Games record in the women's 200-meter backstroke, while EJ Obiena celebrates after shattering the game's pole vault record in pouring rain yesterday. Oh, no line picture. Bakit? Meanwhile, yan po, yung nasa upper right corner, yan si EJ Obiena, he shattered the game's pole vault record. Okay, now, SWS survey results, 51% of Filipino families feel poor. Pakiramdam nila, mahirap sila. Nationwide survey conducted among 1,200 adults in March revealed that 51% of Filipino families rate themselves as mahirap. Mahirap lang po kami. Huwag niyo pong sabihin yun. Kahit na sinasurvey kayo, huwag kayong pumayag because your lips, your mouth, your words give life to what you say. Sabihin nyo nang nananaginip ako, hindi ko aminin pura ko kasi mahirap na. Mahirap yung maghirap. Okay. Officials, a no-show at Senate sugar probe. Okay. 3 officials, high-ranking officials, failed to show up at the Senate investigation on sugar, resulting to the postponement or deferment of the investigation. Okay, absent were, okay, Senior Economic Planning Secretary Balisacan, former SRA Authority Administrator David Alba, Trade Secretary Alfredo Pascual, and Agriculture Senior Undersecretary Domingo Panganiban, because those with cabinet ranks were in Washington, in Indonesia, and saan pa ba yung isa? Anyway, they were all out of the country. Okay. House okays bill granting 1 million to Pinoys age 101. Alam nyo po, ito medyo ewan ko ba? Pero okay, basahin muna natin ang balita. A session resumed yesterday. The House of Representatives approved on third and final reading a bill increasing the cash gift for Filipino centenarians who reach 101 years old from 100,000 to 1 million by an overwhelming 257 votes. Okay, lawmakers also granted 25,000 to Filipinos when they reach the age of 80, 85, 90, and 95. Ang dami niyong perang pinamimigay, ibigay niyo na lang po sana sa mga estudyante. Okay? Ayan po, yun yung sinasabi nating gimmickry. Because a 101-year-old person, hindi na nga kayang pumunta sa mall eh. Naka-wheelchair na. I'm not being insensitive. But you know, in terms of ROI, return on investment, the children could become more productive, would have better lives with that kind of money. Okay. Son of retired Philippine Air Force man tops PMA class. And special news po ito kasi siya ay alaay, tiga Lipa City, Batangas. Okay. The 22-year-old son of a retired Philippine Air Force Technical Sergeant from Lipa City, Batangas, topped the Philippine Military Academy's Madasigon, okay, class of 2023. That is PMA First Class Cadet Warren Leonor. Childhood dream to become a pilot. Okay. And beside that, you have a photo of President Bongbong Marcos arriving with First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos at the Villamor Air Base after official business or duties in Washington and in London for the coronation of King Charles. Last but not the least, BBM back will attend ASEAN meet in Indonesia. Magpapalit lang ng damit. at lalaman ng maleta, lilipad na naman. Okay, that's all the news we have in the Philippine Star. May I invite you, please go out and buy a copy of the Philippine Star. Marami pong balita at information sa loob na hindi nababasa kadalasan. But if you get your own copy or get one online, read it online, I am sure you will appreciate the news gathering of the Philippine Star. Okay, let's now go to our first topic, K-10 plus 2. Hindi na po K-12 ang gusto ni Congresswoman Arroyo. Gusto niya K-10 plus 2. What say our guest? Gabriel, roll out the Betamax, please.
Castro has been serving as the representative of the Alliance of Concerned Teachers party list since the 17th Congress. She worked as a high school mathematics teacher for 25 years until she retired in 2013 to become a full-time organizer for various teachers' organizations.
Nako, ako po ay nagkakaroon ng psychological trauma nung nadinig ko yung ating guest ay mathematics teacher. Si Congresswoman na lang ang tawag ko sa kanya. Congresswoman Castro, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Cito, at sa inyong programa, agenda.
Alam mo kung bakit ako natotrauma? Ako ay may master in Math 11, take 7.
Oo nga.
Ewan ko ba, bakit ba lahat ng Pilipino mahina daw sa math? Is that just a mistaken notion, a stupid, judgment on Filipinos? Or are we really poor in mathematics?
Hindi naman, Sito. Actually, sa international na mga competition, gagaling ng mga kabataan natin sa math. At nag-excel tayo sa math. So, siguro, motivation lang at saka yung paano makuha yung interest ng ating mga estudyante. Kasi math is everywhere, di ba? Paggising mo sa umaga hanggang sa pagtulog mo, andyan pa rin ang math. So, madali siyang pag-aralan, madali naman din siyang intindihin.
Siguro dapat i-promote mo yan or gawin mong house bill yan, Congresswoman, being a mathematics teacher. Because you're correct, if there are really excellent math teachers in the Philippines, and a shout out to my math teacher Fe Reyes, who helped me in UP to graduate. Dapat we should make it more popular because ang joke nga nabuo raw yung mass communication kasi masa raw yung bumabagsak sa mathematics.
Ganun ba yung kasabihan? Oh.
Anyway, in all seriousness, our topic for today has to do with the proposal of now Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo regarding, ewan ko, is it a return to the old version of elementary high school or K-10 plus 2. Ano po ba ang reaction ninyo? What is your opinion on this proposal?
Yes, nagsalita na si former President GMA kaugnay doon sa ating curriculum. That means to say na talagang somewhat failure itong K-12 program. At bakit nga na propose na parang bumalik 'di ba, Sito? Parang bumalik tayo doon sa former curriculum. Yung after fourth year, graduate ka na ng high school. And then ito nga iba nga lang itong iba lang forma dahil plus 2 kung ikaw ay gustong mag-college or higher education yung gusto mo. Kasi ngayon ang paningin kasi lalong-lalo na sa industry, sa negosyo, at iba pang mga pagkakakitaan, pag-graduate ka kasi sa high school. Tingin nila okay na, meron ka ng sapat na Pero kapag K-12, hindi naman na-implement ng maayos yung K-12 at meron pa nga tayong problema talaga sa K-12, ay talagang hindi naman talagang naging naging congruent dun sa pangangailangan ng ating mga industry. Kaya tingin natin pagbabalik ito dun sa luma. Kaya nga it also shows us na talagang dapat na i-overhaul yung ating curriculum, na talagang ang gusto natin talaga no yung makapagsilbi sa ating pangangailangan bilang agricultural country and to be industrialized country sana.
Okay, Congresswoman Castro, the argument that is being put forward is that the K to 12 it has not become a guarantee o hindi siya naging dahilan o paraan for more jobs. Congresswoman Arroyo, I think, pointed out that in spite of K to 12 being in place, those who graduate don't necessarily get employed. There are not enough jobs. So now, paano ba dyan sa Congress ginagawa? Because one would imagine, okay, we have a problem. What is the problem? Is it lack of jobs? Is it lack of incentives for employers to hire fresh graduates? Or is it really because the K to 12 does not produce the right kind of employees or workers that the industries or business require?
Yes, kung susuriin natin, Cito, no, it's combination of all that you have said. So, yung ating mga graduates ng K to 12, dahil sinasabi ng industry, sinasabi ng business, hindi talaga sila naging ready. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga skills that we have taught, yung mga knowledge, at saka yung mga iba pang mga pinag-aralan ng ating mga K to 12 graduates, ay hindi talaga nag-fit doon sa industry natin or yung mga business natin. Kaya, ayun din. Tapos, another thing ay syempre yung content of the curriculum. So, yung content ba ng curriculum, magpuproduce siya ng ating mga estudyante to serve our country, no? To serve our, yung mga businesses. Kasi, ang nakikita lang natin ngayon, ang mga bata natin, after graduation ng K to 12, it's either gusto nilang mag-abroad, or yung mga bata naman ay magka-college. Less nga yung kumukuha nung sports at saka yung technical and livelihood program. Kaya talagang lahat yan, combination nung sinasabi mo, Cito. Isa pa, no, yung kakulangan siguro ng ng sapat na budget. Meron kang senior high school, pero hindi naman wala naman doong mga equipments, mga talagang kailangan laboratories, kulang tayo. Kaya puro imagination lang yung nangyayari doon sa senior high school. Kaya budget, readiness ng ating industry, at saka readiness ng ating mga estudyante.
Congresswoman, you are a party list representative, di po ba?
Yes.
Okay. Ano po ba ang focus or agenda ng grupo ninyo or of yourself in terms of the educational platform? Nabanggit mo kasi yung curriculum, and I kind of wonder, meron ba tayong ongoing research, monitoring studies conducted by the DepEd, by Congress, to evaluate the actual needs and to assess the effectivity of bills or laws passed by Congress?
Yes, as a teachers party list in the Congress, of course, our primordial objective is for the upliftment of the economic, democratic and political benefit ng ating mga teachers. So economically, nagaano kami para sa pagtataas ng sweldo. Secondly, in terms of the quality of our education, so as of now, meron tayo Cito na through our Congress and DepEd, meron tayong EDCOM 2 that is evaluating our present educational system. Ongoing na yan, ngayon na ginagawa sa Senate led by Senator Win Gatchalian at saka ni Congressman Roman Romulo. Okay, tapos yung kami overhaul talaga. Meron kaming mga resolution na talagang i-overhaul etong curriculum natin. So kami nga dito sa sinabit ng DepEd na revision daw ng K-12 program, meron na din kaming mga sinubmit din sa DepEd na yung aming critic at saka yung mga suggestions. So pangunahin nga dyan, Cito, no, yung pagbabalik ng Philippine history as a dedicated subject. Tinanggal nila yung mother tongue doon sa revision, pero opposed kami doon sa pagtatanggal ng mother tongue as a subject dahil gusto natin talagang paunlarin din yung ating mga dialects. Okay, yung mga dialects natin at magamit din siya sa pagtuturo. And then yung ito kinumbine na nila Cito, no, doon sa proposed ng DepEd, yung Civica kinumbine nila sa MAPE. So ibig sabihin
sorry Congresswoman kasi ano na naman yung MAPE na yan?
Yes, ginawang isang subject na lang, Cito.
Ano yun?
Civica, kultura, kasaysayan, kinumbine nila sa PE, arts, music. So tingin namin pwede naman yung arts siguro i-combine sa history and civica. Pero yung PE, music, pero yung PE and others, so hindi dapat yan kasi lalabnaw yung pagtalakay ng yung kasaysayan, civica. Ngayon nga parang walang sense of history yung ating mga kabataan, 'di ba? So kailangan talaga nating maibalik ang Philippine history.
Congresswoman, let's take a quick break tapos balikan natin 'yan, and I'd like to ask you what exactly would you do kung yung grupo mo ang masusunod? We'll be right back here on Agenda. Okay, welcome back to the program Agenda. Our first guest for this morning, we've been discussing with her, Congresswoman Franz Castro, ACT Teachers Party List, the proposal of former President and now Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo to return lower higher education to the old way, to the old format of grades 1 to 6 and high school first year to fourth year, and only optional grades 11 to 12 for those who want to pursue higher studies or college. Now, Congresswoman, is this a simple matter as just inserting a few sentences to the current law? What are the implications or complications?
Yes, yung current law natin, there is a senior high school. Meron itong track. There are 4 tracks. If you want to go to the ABS, or accounting, business, or you want to go to STEM, yung science, technology, and mathematics, tapos yung sa general education, sports, and arts. So, ang mangyayari dyan, Cito, so mawawala itong track na to. Mawawala itong tracking na ito, magiging optional na lang siya kung meron siyang grades 11 and 12. And then pag mawawala din yung opportunity rin, halimbawa kung talagang gusto talaga ng mga estudyante na magtrabaho na lang, di ba? So yung technical, livelihood, and education, so saan siya papasok? So yun ang magiging implication niyan. Pero
Okay.
positive naman din ito sa mga magulang kasi marami talagang mga magulang gusto talaga ay tanggalin itong senior high school at pumunta agad sila sa college, yung mga bata. Kasi kung magdadalawang taon pa going to college, di parang ganun din, Cito. Parang nag-senior high school din, di ba? So 6 na taon ngayon yung yung going pagka-graduate ng college. So yun naman yung magiging implication niyan.
Okay,
Hindi
but
katulad nung last curriculum, kapag graduate ka na ng 4th year, diretso ka na ng college. Hindi ka na mag-undergo ng 2 years.
but is it a simple matter of just changing the curriculum, rewriting, or reducing the curriculum? Kumbaga, alisin nyo na yung 11 to 12. Kung gusto nilang option, mag-apply na lang sila sa library. Tsaka, what about the investment? Were there major investments of schools for 11 to 12 as in additional classrooms, etc.? Mayroon bang major investment in terms of more teachers? Marami bang teachers ang mawawalan ng trabaho?
Yes, so ang mangyayari niyan, yung mga naging teachers natin ng senior high school, so babalik sila sa college. Kasi doon na yung gaganapin yung another 2 years, di ba? In preparation for college. So ang ibig sabihin niyan, ano ba yan? Yung 2 years ba, kasama na ba yan for the whole, kasi hindi pa naman ito dinidinig sa Kongreso. Yung 2 years na yan ba na para sa mga estudyante nating magka-college ay kasama na yan doon sa doon sa curriculum ng college or another dagdag na naman yan. So, ganun ang mangyayari Cito, parang renaming lang. Nire-rename lang natin yung yung K-12 curriculum. So, in other words, magsi 6 years ba ang mga bata sa college? Di ba? Or 5 or 4. So, hindi pa natin alam kung paano yan i-operationalize based doon sa suggestion, based doon sa proposal na bill ni former President GMA.
Okay, speaking of proposed bills, there is now also a proposal to rewrite or paano ba yung correct term doon, change the calendar, the school calendar, and bring it back again to the 19 kopong-kopong calendar, to the calendar of my youth, of our generation, na summer is in summer and not in August. What is the mood or what is the discussion? What discussion is going on in Congress?
Well, sa mga nakausap natin, Cito, yung mga congressman, gusto rin nilang ibalik ng April and May dahil nga sa problema natin doon sa climate change, di ba? So, lalong umiinit talaga kapag April and May. So, kami din, ganun din. In fact, meron din kaming mga proposal na talagang ibalik siya sa calendar shift. Kasi hindi naman kasi Cito applicable sa atin na yung summer ay gawin natin yun ng July and August. Kasi sa Western country, yun talaga yung kanilang summer. Okay? At kung titignan natin yung mga bagyo, dumarating siya, June, July. Nag-study na kami dyan, Cito Ilan lang ba yung bagyo during June, July? Parang 1 hanggang 3 lang. na ano na natitake naman natin, 'di ba? Nakakapag-adjust naman tayo. Pero yung sa sobrang init ng April and May, nasa klase, jam pack ang mga bata, ang mga teacher, high blood, ang mga bata dumudugo ang ilong, hindi makapag-concentrate, hindi natin kakayanin 'yon. Kaya talagang immediately dapat ibalik na tayo no dun sa April and May na bakasyon.
And yung nag-red alert ang ating mga power grids, our power generators conked out yesterday is also supporting that argument.
Yes, oo, kasi 'di ba gumagamit tayo ng maraming kuryente ngayon sa mga paaralan natin.
Mhm.
Unlike before na during summer, 'di ba, pahinga ang paggamit ng kuryente. Ibig sabihin hindi ganong kalakas sa ngayon. Kaya kailangan talagang i-adjust na natin muli or ibalik na talaga natin muli yung ating klase o yung ating klase from June to March. So,
Okay.
yun yung rin.
Okay, well, Congresswoman Castro, thank you very much for your time this morning at sana po patuloy nating ma-update itong sitwasyon na ito because naku po, magugulo na naman yung budget, yung bahay, yung schedule ni tatay at nanay with all of these changes. But do you think it's going to be a positive in the end? It will be good?
Hopefully naman dapat maging positive din itong mga proposals na ito at ang purpose naman natin to read down our all proposals to the quality education at saka yung syempre ang ating mga kabataan ay magsilbi sa ating bayan. So,
Okay. Thank you very much, Congresswoman Franz Castro. God bless you. Ingat po kayo at mainit talaga, especially this week. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, Cito.
Okay, that's party list ACT Teachers Party List Representative Congresswoman Franz Castro. We go for a quick break. Okay, welcome back to the program agenda. Up next is the concern regarding poultry, piggeries, etc., agriculture, at in particular po, there are now talks about an oversupply of eggs, an oversupply of poultry, which may be good for consumers, but disaster for producers and farmers. And with the declaration of El Nino, how is this going to impact us by the end of the year pag natuyo na lahat ng taniman? Gab, let's roll out our video in intro for our next guest. Okay, let's now go to our next guest, Attorney Bong Insyong of Sinag. Okay, Sinag ba o Silaw?
Cignal, and co-convenor kami doon, and ang main organization ko kasi ito ay UBRA, United
UBRA.
Broiler
Oo.
Raisers Association.
Pasensya ka na kasi sa dalas ng interview ko, hindi ko na alam kung alin ang title mo eh. Okay. Now, I picked up an article regarding announcement of UBRA na there is 145 ba yun, 125.5 million kilos of frozen chicken, imported frozen chicken in the Philippines, which is going to ruin broiler farming. Ano po ba talaga yung tunay na storya?
Medyo sobra. As of March, yun yung official records ngayon ng Bureau of Animal Industry. Nasa 102 all chicken products na yun. Pero
million kilos. Okay.
Ang may impact lagi dyan yung chicken leg quarters. Yung chicken leg quarters nasa 30 million kilos, which is double of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yung chicken cuts ay nasa 15 million kilos, which is about mga 2 million kilos above last year.
Mm-hmm.
And yung level total, based on the total of 102 million kilos as of March, that is about 35 to 40% higher than last year.
Okay.
Kanya dumami talaga. And
Okay.
it would have an impact sa farm gate, sa consumers, as I have said before, minimal if any ang impact sa consumer.
Okay, so yung sinasabi mong 102, puro imported yan, 102 million kilos, puro imported yan, or is that the combined total of locally produced and
No.
imported?
Imported yan, malaki pa rin, tihamak na malaki pa rin yung bahagi ng local. The problem is these are coming from countries na which provide huge domestic support to their agricultural sectors. They can really undersell you. Unfortunately, hindi magbe-benefit dyan ng consumer dahil siyempre yung mga importer, negosyante rin. They will maximize their returns. Yun ang hindi makuha ng NEDA.
Mm-hmm.
Sa kanila, automatic yan. Pag you increase the volume of imports, ay magbe-benefit ng ang consumers. Maliwanag na ang data sa baboy man, bigas, manok, through the years, minimal. Kasi ibubulsa rin naman ng importer. Natural lang yun. They are not in the business of altruism. They're in the business of making money. You
Okay.
cannot take that against them.
So the impression, mali yung akala ng maraming Pilipino. Many Filipinos are mistaken that the more the merrier, the more importation, the lower prices go down. Dahil hindi naman talaga bumababa.
Ganito yan kasi ito, dalawang aspeto. Una, yung nabanggit ko na,
Oh.
gustong kumita ng importer. Hindi, hanggat maaari, hindi nila ipapaasa yung savings. Pangalawa, sa local naman, sa retail level, hindi rin minimal ang impact ng both local production and imports kasi maraming layers na dinadaanan. Kahit yung mga importers ngayon, marami na rin dinadaanan na layers kasi yun ang impact ng COVID doon sa negosyo nila.
Mm-hmm.
Nadagdagan ng layers yung kanila. Dati kasi they can sell by the containers eh. Right now, they are participating sa patitingi-tingi. They are participating. Iniba ng COVID, supply chain disruptions, yung business nila. Kanya halos diretso na ang competition with local production kasi mahina pa rin yung fast food, mahina pa rin yung institutional buyers. Kaya lalong gumugulo ngayon. And at the same time, napakarami na ng importers kasi yun ang in-incentivize ng gobyerno through tariff cuts, through special importation. Kung ikaw negosyante, bakit ka magpuproduce? Nakikita mo, most of the assistance coming from government would go to the importers through tariff cuts without any assurance of any of the savings supposedly going to the consumers. Yun ang kailangan maunawaan ng ating publiko at sana mauntog din ng NEDA na yung formula nila, increase imports, you benefit the consumers, mali yan under the Philippine context. Marami kasing layers from importation or production going through the consumers.
Okay, now yung tungkol naman sa itlog, sabi sa akin ng ilang mga nakausap ko din sa Batangas ay oversupply daw talaga ang itlog, pero nagtataka sila hindi bumababa ang presyo kahit na yung iba pinamimigay na nga lang nila. And then also there are moves to export eggs. What's the real story?
Sang-ayon sa aming chairman, si Joji San Diego, na chairman din ng Philippine Egg Board, mahina talaga ang demand. Kulang ang purchasing power ng tao. Doon pa kakabahan kasi ito. Kasi pagka ang iglog, ang pinakamurang protina sa bansa na ito, ay matumal ang bentahan, may problema talaga sa purchasing power. Despite the publicity about the recovering economy, na wala na yung restrictions because of COVID, mahina ang purchasing power ng tao. Dahil nga mas maraming, ang pagkain ngayon ang tinitipid ng tao. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng itabi, hindi mo pwedeng i-delay yung bayad mo sa kuryente, bayad mo sa tubig, may nagtataasan yan, yung pamasahe mo, yung tuition. Kaya ang tinitipid ng tao, doon kami kinakabahan. Kung ang pinakamurang protina, yan ang indikasyon sa amin of poor demand. Pagka yung itlog ay matumal ang bentahan, ay delikado. Ngayon, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin may oversupply dahil nag-overproduce. Of all the species in the poultry sector, tinamaan na mabigat yung layer industry ng bird flu noong isang taon.
Correct.
Yung informal numbers na pinag-uusapan dyan, mga 10 million layers ang kinal. Ang expectation, kahit nga sila Kong Nikki, ang expectation nila baka biglang tumaas ang presyo. Hindi eh. Kaya hindi yan tumaas, hindi dahil marami yung supply, kundi walang pambili ang tao. At ganun din, pag walang pambili ang tao para sa iklog na mura, at yan ang pangkaraniwan na protina ng pangkaraniwang household, kakabahan ka na para sa baboy, manok, at iba pang mga sa gulay. Ibig sabihin talagang naghihikaho sa bayan. Naghahanap talaga ng pagtitipid dahil generally, tumaas lahat eh.
Okay, now, attorney, I don't want to be a negatron, ano? Ayoko naman bad trip ng tao, pero siguro kailangan talagang ma-realize ng ating mga viewers gaano kasama yung sitwasyon. Sa pag sinukat mo yung bentahan in terms of sales, gaano karami ang ibinaba ng benta ng itlog? Sabi mo, ito nga yung pinakamurang source of protein. Ito yung batayan ninyo ng buying or purchasing power ng Pilipino. Gaano kalaki ang ibinaba? How much reduction was there?
Ang pagkaunawa ko kay Mr. Sanjay, 20 to 30% of last year. Baka yan understated pa kasi hindi namin maunawaan after all that culling and mortalities because of bird flu. Bakit mura pa rin? Bakit mag-i-export ka sa Taiwan halimbawa? At saka, kasi ito for perspective lang, for the benefit of the layer industry. Tayo ngayon ang isa sa pinakamura ang iklog sa buong mundo. Sa US, sa California, there are places in California, $1 ang isang piraso ng iklog. Sa France, parang 40 pesos. Kasi ang isang tray sa France, yung nakita kong data, 6 euros mahigit ang isang tray. Kanya lang, kahit na tayo yung pinakamura, bakit hindi gumagalaw yung kalakal? Bakit napakatumal? Ang tingin namin, merong problema sa demand.
Well,
kailangan talaga tulungan yung consumer, lalo na yung vulnerable consumers.
Well, nagtugma. Ako'y tatanga-tanga ako dito. Binasa ko yung balita kanina. Sabi nga nung SWS survey, 51% of families feel poor. Hindi lang pala sa survey lang ito. Kayo na mismo sa Ubra, nakikita nyo na yung pinakamura, yung itlog, 20 to 30% ng merkado o buyers nyo nawala. So, paano magiging long-term impact in closing, Attorney Inchong? Dahil magkaka-El Nino tayo, come June, July, magtutuyot yung mga maisan, etc. Ano ang forecast mo or prediction mo for all of us who are in poultry, piggery, etc.?
Kung walang intervention na mabisa ang pamahalaan, lalo na ang DA at NEDA, at hindi ko konsulta sa mga sektor, ang mangyayari dyan, law of the jungle, patibayan niya, kung sino mahaba ang PC, yun ang matitira dyan. Kanya lang, anong klaseng ekonomiya meron ka? Lalong yung inequalities mo, yung lalong hihina yung tinatawag sa economics na aggregate demand. Kasi kung maraming naghahanap may kabuhayan sa manukan, sa pabuyan, sa layer, ang mawawala, yung mga small businesses, yung mga SMEs, dyan marami ang employment Lalong bababa yung aggregate demand, lalong mawawalan ng sigla yung ekonomiya. Of course, ang sinasabi nila, andyan naman ang overseas employment, andyan naman ang BPO, andyan ang tourism, pero pakilasa ko hindi kakayanin yan. At ang nakakaba dyan kasi ito, sa mahabang panahon kasi laging sinasabi, pwede naman mag-import. Pero tandaan natin, yung climate change, yung supply chain disruptions, yung geopolitical conflicts around the world, hindi na ganun kamura mag-import, kahit bigas. Kahit bigas. Kaya kailangan, there should be some urgency sa sitwasyon, and we really need a full-time Secretary of Agriculture. Hindi na po pwede itong sitwasyon ngayon sa DA na si Presidente, because of his other duties, limbawa, mag-a-abroad na naman yata. Tapos yung mga undersecretary, abroad din. At hindi man lang magkaroon ng initiative to discuss yung with the sectors, yung talagang apektado, yung El Nino, wala pang patawag dyan. Tungkol sa El Nino, sila-sila lang nag-uusap. Yung issue sa presyo, yung sa cost, sila-sila lang nag-uusap. Although in fairness to some of those in the bureaucracy, may nakikipag-uusap sa amin, pero hindi sila yung decision makers Hindi yung strategic decision makers. They can only recommend.
Okay.
Kanya maraming concerns kasi ito. Pasensya na, hindi masaya ang ating talakayan.
Wala tayong magagawa, Attorney, and we need to tell the people the truth. So makagawa sila ng plano, ng remedyo, ng paraan, dahil mahirap naman na kung yung 4 na pisong itlog hindi mo pa mabili, ano na ipapakain mo sa mga bata who are also suffering from malnutrition. Anyway, Attorney Bong, I plan to invite you back on the program, kayo ni Sir San Diego, because we need to make a lot of noise for change to happen. Thank you very much, sir.
Maraming salamat. Magandang umaga sa atin lahat.
Okay, yan po si Attorney Elias Jose Bong Inchong, President, United Broiler Racers Association. Okay, let's go to our closing blessing for the day. Gab, if you would, please flash it on the screen from the book of Psalms 20, verse 4. May He give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. I'm Cito Beltran, praying that all will still go well for our nation. Thank you. Please keep it here on One News.